You had some contact with Floyd Mayweather yesterday. What was said between the two of you?
Oh, I didn't know that he was there. I was just invited for Filipino Heritage Night, so I didn't expect that he was there.
You just went over and said hello? And that was it? You just went over and said hello and that was it?
Yeah. But they told me when we sit with my wife in front row, they said that Floyd is here. So I said, oh yeah? Okay.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, I didn't know that he was there.
The same thing happened before you guys fought the last time. Do you think this might be a precursor to you fighting again?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have an idea. Because my purpose to go to be there is because of the Filipino heritage.
Is it true you gave him your own T-shirt?
No, and bring T-shirt to the audience.
Why do you guys have a knack for finding each other at sporting events and concerts and all that stuff? It seems like you're always at the right place at the right time.
I don't know. It just happened like that. I mean, I don't have any idea. I cannot say we planned it, but we don't know. I mean,
you want to fight him again?
There's a accident. He retired already, so.
What do you think about his last fight against 22 pounds?
His last fight, that was exhibition only.
Did that count? Did the exhibition count? You don't count?
No, that didn't count.
You guys both love basketball. How about a one-on-one between you and Floyd on the court?
It would be good.
Manny, why are you working with Freddie again?
Oh, Freddie never out of Team Pacquiao.
But he wasn't with you before the last fight.
Yeah, the last fight is because I want Boy to experience being a head trainer, and this is not. It happened the first time happening. It happened before twice. So.
Is it different anyway to have him back then, compared to this fight?
Excuse me.
Is it different now to have him back than it
we know each other. We know each other. Boy and Freddie, they know each other. So we have a good coaching staff right now. And happy for them and happy for our training.
What do you expect to take advantage of this fight against Broner? What do you want to counter, or what do you want to counteract on, I guess?
For this fight, I'm not taking lightly anyway. I'm not taking lightly for this fight. This one, I don't listen to those issues about Adrian Broner. I just focus my my training. I don't want to be distracted with that issues about him. I just want to make sure that we're 100% conditioned and ready for the fight at the 19th.
What do you make of the distractions around Adrian Broner right now? Obviously, he has a court case. He could have been here today. He's not. He seems to be always on his own agenda. What do you make of his out of the ring circumstances over the last month, and how might that affect him come fight night?
Like I said, I'm not affected with that. I'm sure his focus still there. They work hard. I'm expecting him that he's 100% conditioned in the fight, and he trained hard because we know his trainer, how his trainer pushed him to work hard.
And of course, his conditioning has come into question in some of the fights that he's lost. What's going to happen if he's not 100% ready when he fights here? What are the repercussions going to be?
Well, it depends. I'm sure. I'm not expecting. I'm not thinking about that. But what I'm thinking is he's ready for the fight. He's in shape because we know his trainer. His trainer is pushing him hard, and our thinking is he's 100% condition, and that's why we work hard. And we make sure that we're really in 100% condition.
You've had a long journey in this sport. How far do you want to go from here?
Talking about the journey, my journey still continue, but about accomplishment, I already accomplished what I want to accomplish. But I just want to maintain, and I just want to maintain my name in the top, and to show that even I'm 100%, even I'm 40 years old, I can still give those best of Manny Pacquiao, and the speed, power, everything. I can still give that. I'm so thankful to God because of this ability and strength and good health that He's given me. Not because compared to other fighters, not all fighters at age 40 can move, can train like what I did. So this is blessings from God.
Manny, what about your political journey? You were talked last year to the Oxford Union. You talked about possibly running for president one day. Is that a serious ambition, or is that something that you thought about?
My focus is my job in the Senate, as working as a senator of the Philippines. A lot of people are saying that I can be the next president, but I'm not thinking about that. I don't have a plan right now. Whatever task that God give it to me, I will fulfill it.
Did you tell us what kind of challenges that you deal with every day as a senator and working with the public?
Public servant is not is different than sports because public servant is more on mind conditioning and also a lot of problems. Thinking about how to answer those, solve those problems in the country, and also to provide a solution to those problems.
Do you feel like you've done that? What are some of your proudest work so far as a senator? Things that you know have been accomplished because of you?
We passed I have a couple bills that passed already in the third reading, especially the OFW handbook for protecting the OFWs, the Filipino people who are working abroad. And also there's a boxing commission.
Oh yeah?
Finally, we created a boxing commission because we don't have boxing commission in the Philippines. So now we already passed the third reading the boxing commission, and there are other bills that can help for the Filipino.
You've said before you wanted to bring a big fight to the Philippines. You think that's something you can do before your career is done? A big Manny Pacquiao fight in the Philippines?
Thinking I'm trying to do that as still a boxer and as I can do, trying to make to bring the fight in the Philippines.
Manny, Justin has talked about the importance, especially before the last fight, of rest, making sure that you get some rest between your workouts. And I know that goes against everything that you stand for. But have you come to embrace that kind of thinking and really, agree with it at this point, that it is important to maybe take a day off or take it easy on yourself on a given day to make sure that you're at your best on fight night?
Yeah, I agree with him. Because that's what we did in the last fight, and also sometimes when I work hard, the hard work that I did like before, and then in the next day, my body is still tired and it's not recovered yet. So sometimes I decided not to train, just rest, and the next day, following day, then work hard again.
What's your prediction for 119?
19?
January 19.
January 19, I will do my best. Of course, there's no, I can say prediction, but I will do my best and do the same thing with my last fight. And then, well, the coaches, the trainers, or they know how I work hard in this training. So,
Manny, is there a particular fight you want this year after Broner? Is there anybody you really want to fight against?
actually, my plan to my career is one at a time. Like I said, Lance asked me that, and I told him that I cannot say about the future fight until we finish this January 19. So maybe January 19. After the January 19, there's a press con, so you can ask that the next fight.
What would it mean?
Let's just leave it a question mark.
What would it mean to you? I mean, you say you expect the best Adrian Broner, and the people around Broner are saying that he's going to be at his best on January 19th. What would it mean to you to be able to beat that guy? What would it prove to yourself?
It means a lot, and especially this is my first fight at the age of 40. So I'm excited. I'm excited to give my best to show it to the world.
You're the only 8-division world champion. You've had so much success in this business. Like, why do you still climb in the ring? What's still burning that fire bright enough to go through all of this?
That's the evidence of being passionate to boxing. I mean, you know, like my situation, I am a senator in the Republic of the Philippines, and I supposedly focusing my work. But the thing is, like I said, boxing is my passion, and public service is my mission. And you know, I love to bring honor to my country as a boxer.
What impresses you the most about Adrian Broner?
He's fast. He can move fast, and he's a good boxer.
Who would you compare him to?
I think you know.
Who would you compare him to?
A boxer, a champion boxer also. I think everybody knows.
Is his style a challenge for you at all? Do you feel like the way he fights in itself is a challenge?
Oh yeah, this is a challenge. I'm excited for that.
Floyd said last night that he's going to be part of the Showtime broadcast team, that he'll be, or at least interviewed near ringside. He'll be at the fight. Does that mean something extra to you? Does that give you another reason to kind of show him, you know, that you're not the guy that you were in that 2015 fight?
I didn't know that he was just going to be the commentator.
No, he's going to just do some interviews for Showtime. Yeah, he'll be there.
What if he walks in the ring after the fight and challenges you on the spot?
Like I said, that's another story.
Exactly.
One at a time.
You've obviously grown and developed into a new man since the first day that you walked in the gym with Freddie many years ago. Can you tell us what it brought you to how you molded yourself into the man that you are today?
Oh, I remember when I first time walked at this gym, 2001. Was young. I mean, I don't know anything here in the United States, but now I learn a lot. I learn experience, especially in my boxing career. I'm so thankful to those people who are bridge to this success. You know, not only one people, but a lot of people who are helping me to get here in this success in my career. So I'm so thankful to them. I mean, of course, most of all is thankful to God for everything.
What do you think about the health of the sport now that HBO is not carrying boxing anymore? What do you think the future of boxing is? It healthy or is it?
I think still there. Boxing is still there in the heart of the people, especially. Showtime is really focusing on boxing, supporting boxing. So I'm hoping that other network will support boxing. Because boxing is, this is a sport that can give happiness and entertainment for the fans, for the people.
Manny, what's been the hardest part dealing with a new promoter, a new network? Have you faced any challenges that you haven't faced before?
No, there's no difficult challenge. I mean, as a fighter, my work is just to work hard, to train in the gym, and to prepare myself in the battle. And the promoter were taking care of that to arranging the event.
Have any differences from working with Bob throughout the years and your first one with PBC this time? What's been like the biggest difference between that relationship and
I cannot compare because it's hard to compare. I want to be a friend to everyone. So I don't want to say bad thing about the others and good thing about the others. We should be helping each other to building up our relationship and to help this sport industry.
Manny, you've had a 23-year career, which is probably twice the amount of many fighters, maybe 3 times the amount. How have you kept yourself this high-level championship shape for all?
That's right. First, I would like to thank always thankful to God because of this good health and I think the secret is discipline, real discipline and hard work. That's the most important thing.
And rest. What do you do what do you force yourself to rest? What do you do in your rest day? Do you do absolutely nothing? Or do you still train a little bit?
Actually, besides boxing, if I don't have a fight, I play basketball. I love workout. Most of the time, I will work out playing basketball 4 hours a day. That's what I did. I keep in shape all the time.
147 has some of the best talent in boxing right now. Are there any fighters at that weight that you like to watch, that you enjoy watching fight?
Yeah, there's a lot. A lot of them are excited to watch, especially Spain.
Who's the next superstar in boxing? Who do you think is the next?
Cannot say. There's a lot.
Do you see a next Manny Pacquiao?
In the Philippines.
one of your guys? One of your guys that you're working? Oh yeah? What's the name?
Over there. We'll bring them here. You will see them.
Are you going to keep all your same traditions for fight week? Are you like to drive there and stay in Mandalay Bay and all that stuff for this fight?
We're staying in MGM.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit different. Okay. All right.
So I don't need to travel for press con or doing things.
With all you've been through in the sport and in life, what do you say to young fighters that look up to you, even in the Philippines, that are looking to be the next Manny Pacquiao? What do you tell them?
What I can tell them is just focus and then have faith in faith to God and faith in yourselves, and then work hard. Discipline, the most important thing, and don't get lazy because when you feel lazy in your life, then don't think about continuing your career. That's the most important thing, that you don't feel laziness in your body to doing your job as a fighter, as an athlete.
What do you feel about George Kambosos Jr., your sparring partner for the last 3 fights? He's sparred with you for over 100-yard rounds now. And how do you feel about him? He's got an undercard as well.
He's good. I like him. I like him the way he fight. But I'm helping him. He's young, and I think he can be our champion.
Did you get a chance to see Floyd's last fight against Conor McGregor? And if so, what did you think?
Mcgregor. I saw that fight.
What did you think?
I'm expecting of that fight, that he will win the fight.
How would you fight Conor?
Huh?
What would you do differently fighting Conor?
I think same thing with what he did. Make him tired because, MMA fighter is different to boxing. Boxing is you need stamina. You need stamina to survive.
Did Floyd impress you, or did he look like he lost his step?
Did he look what?
Like he got
Lost his step.
No comment about that.
Manny, last month when we asked you about Conor McGregor, you said some conversations had taken place. Has anything developed after that?
I don't know. They just mentioned it to my camp, but we don't taking it seriously.
Conor on Twitter said he would want to fight tension. Would you consider these types of exhibition-like fights in the future? Seems like it's an easy payday.
It's not good. Boxing is big, different than UFC. Because boxing is endurance. First of all, endurance. I mean, you have to have stamina, and to build that stamina, not for one fight, not only for one fight, but you have to build it. You know what I'm talking about.
Do you think about retirement?
Not yet.
Do you think about it?
I'm not thinking about it.
No.
Last question, guys.
Manny, Adrian Broner was supposed to come here for the media day. He decided today that he wasn't going to go. He was going to Van Nuys instead. What do you attribute that to? Why do you think he did that? And do you think it's like a mind game for him?
I don't know. Maybe he will think that, oh, if I'm there, you're always talking about Mayweather and not me.
Hey, maybe last question. Is there any new tricks in your bag? You're 40 years old now. You just got a knockout for the first time in 6 years. Are you going to do something different on the 19th that maybe we haven't seen before?
We'll do our best. I mean, it's hard to say right now, but we work hard for this training camp.
Thank you.
What do
you think about Canelo?
It's good. Canelo is good. And Triple G.